The recovery continues on Maui more than 2 weeks since wildfires swept through, reducing entire towns to rubble and ash. More than 2,200 homes and businesses destroyed, 115 people dead, with more than 1,000 still missing. Conditions are bleak. Residents lucky enough to still have homes are living without running water and electricity. Housing for the displaced remains scarce, but makeshift shelters like these containers are popping up on the island. Each one is flown in and will eventually be able to house up to 1,000 residents. Until then, many are living in hotels. People who've already lost everything are now vulnerable to cash offers for their land.
I've got emails, and I think 2 were from local, and I trash canned them, and I cleared my trash can too, wanting to buy your home, and they had your address already. I'm amazed. I'm like, how do you get my email and stuff and my address? This is home. We're too old to start anywhere, and like I said, this is home. They've got family roots here. If I have to go pitch a tent on the ashes, that's what I'm gonna have to do.
Chevy Chevalier from our Hawaii station joins us live from Honolulu. Chevy, thank you so much for being with us. We just heard from that resident there saying this is home. What is the current situation when it comes to the search?
Well, aloha. As far as the search go, they have 341 people searching right now. They have 50 cadaver dogs searching. Obviously, this is a very difficult and gruesome process. They have 115 confirmed fatalities, but still 1,100 are still unaccounted for. So they have searched all the first floor of all the structures that they could. And yesterday, they started searching the second and above floors for all the other structures. They have also started to look in the ocean again, just in case they may have missed somebody. But still, 1,100 are still unaccounted for.
So Chevy, you're saying 1,100 still unaccounted for. Do we know why that number is still so high?
Yeah, it seems to fluctuate each day, and they even said that it would. There are a lot of people unaccounted for. They are taking DNA samples to try to identify the bodies. They've only had 104 DNA samples that were submitted, and authorities are asking for more. It's a low percentage because a lot of people may already know that their loved one has perished, but they're still asking for these samples so that they can try to rule out anybody or identify anybody else. They were asked if there were any children that were involved, and they don't have an accurate count on that. They say some may be minors. There was just one story that we know of that was a minor, where a father and the brother were at work. They received a text message from a 15-year-old boy, and then they found him later on, a heartbreaking story. They found him clutching the family dog. So very tough process to go through, but the confusion hopefully will get a little better as we go through this, but still 1,100, they're trying to figure out exactly why these people are unaccounted for. The DNA samples are probably going to be the best way to do this.
Yeah, it really is such a tough situation here. So Chevy, we know that wildfires caused all of this. What is the update on the fires? Because it's still burning in some areas.
It is still burning, yeah. So about a mile northeast of Lahaina, the fire there is still burning. It is 90% contained. Firefighters are still fighting these fires under difficult conditions. They have breezy to windy conditions with gusts. The topography doesn't help at all. It's a very challenging situation for the firefighters. The other fire up country is 85% contained. It's been that way for a couple of days. Firefighters that are fighting the fires, they've been victims as well. 19 homes of firefighters have been destroyed, and they're still out there fighting these fires. So our hats off to them in these very difficult times.
All right, Chevy Chevalier from our Honolulu station, thank you. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.